welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Hey, it's reading time. It's 222 as we're getting into this. We're trying to clear up some confusion about a connection that you're in. You guys are in this situation, and I think you're kind of trying to figure out what the purpose and what the nature of this connection is. Is this just lust? Maybe is it just lust on their end? Is this a true love connection, soul connection? Or is this more of like a limerence situation? The other detail that's so relevant here is you guys feeling like you almost like can't afford to be wrong. We're gonna start out with a couple of these. I want like a very objective, like the universe's perspective on this connection. What's going on here? What is the true nature of this connection? Unrequited love in reverse. That's quite the start. Okay. With engagement. Anything else? Okay. Anything else here? Free yourself. Interesting. What are we freeing ourselves from? From you deserve love, soulmate, bottom of the deck. Let's get some more information. What's the true nature of this connection? 9 of Swords in reverse. 2 of Cups and 9 of Swords in reverse is crazy. Ace of Wands, 5 of Swords, Knight of Swords. Is that way too many? Yes, okay. What's the true nature of this connection? World. Queen of Wands with the Star. 2 more, please. 2 more. 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay, 1 more. King of Wands, Empress, bottom of the deck. A few of these, and then we'll get started. Okay, I think that's all we need. We have Shattered in reverse, Twin Flames, Heartstring, Drama, Locked, Risky in reverse, Foresight, bottom of the deck. This is a current ongoing situation. This is not your ex. This is not no contact. This is not separation. Maybe you feel some level of emotional disconnect with this relationship. Maybe you feel like you're kind of going through a rough patch. And for most of you, there isn't a very high level of commitment either. This might be relatively new. Maybe it's a slow burn. There might be some level of commitment, like you guys might be exclusively dating. More often than not, in readings, we're seeing it the other way around. But in this reading, I do feel like it's you guys who have this like locked away heart energy coming through. There's some level of detachment here. What's interesting is we literally have heartstrings, but then locked away heart. This connection, this person is like constantly pulling at your heartstrings, but then it feels like you try to lock that down. That's coming from what we started with, right? This feeling of, is this a true love connection? Is this just maybe lust based? Or is this limerence? And again, you guys feeling like you can't afford to be wrong. This situation with like 7 of Swords in reverse, Risky in reverse, Shattered in reverse. Now with all 3 of these in reverse, before we even get into it, this is not happening with this current connection, okay? This is not the case with this person. In the past, you have been with people who have lied. They've been manipulative, told you anything you wanted to hear. Maybe they love bombed you. With this Risky, we have like unprotected physical things, unsafe decisions. I don't know if in the past you've had partners lie to you that things are much more serious than they are, or lie to you that they're a lot more committed or emotionally invested than they truly are, and the whole time they were. It was just lust for them. You guys have a history of being left shattered, right? Being left feeling crushed, the sadness, the broken heart, even like panic attacks. Relationships in the past have taken a toll on your mental health, absolutely. Partially because you guys do have a tendency to blame yourselves, which this isn't your fault. This is a reflection of someone else's character, not you. But now I think you are a little hyper vigilant. This energy of like, oh, I can't afford to be wrong. Feels like emotionally you guys can't take any more damage. You're trying so hard to avoid any anxiety in this connection. 9 of Swords in reverse. Part of you does wonder with this Ace of Wands, is this just lust? Do you have King and Queen of Wands? So this is a very passionate energy, a lot of physical chemistry between the two of these people. This person might be exactly your physical type, you might be exactly their physical type. You guys are worried that maybe that's all this is. Five of Swords, you're kind of fighting with yourselves. There's a lot of internal conflict. What is this? Why is this? Why did you meet this person? You don't want to invest emotionally. You don't want to let this person in and be wrong. The card we got for this reading, unrequited love in reverse. Probably the biggest fear out of all of this, that this would be a genuine love connection for you, and then not for them. We have engagement, we have soulmate, Two of Cups, and twin flames, and then we have a matching set. That's not it. This is not all in your head. This isn't love for you and lust for them. They feel this too. I don't know if that's necessarily the point of this reading though. The point of this reading is that with this Five of Swords and then drama, some of these self-preservation patterns are just causing a lot of unneeded conflict in this connection. And that makes so much sense, right? We're not wrong for not wanting to go through these things again. No one does, right? But with the world, this is a brand new person. I kind of feel like they're a little bit on trial for crimes they didn't commit. Does that make sense? I saw something, it was like, you're keeping your old wounds fresh as evidence for a trial that will never come. Essentially, this energy of going back and ruminating, it's like every time you go back, you pick at that wound. Wounds are almost being kept fresh as evidence of like, this is why I can't open up. This is why I can't trust you, brand new person. I need to be skeptical of you, brand new person, because look at what has happened in the past. I'm skeptical when you say these things. I'm worried that you're actually doing these things because that's happened in the past. And again, of course, that's so understandable. You perceive your present through this veil of the past. Holding your hand while I'm saying this, I do think it's distorting things. Obviously, this isn't me being like, just jump in without actually getting to know someone. Please don't misunderstand. This isn't like anti-discernment propaganda. Obviously, it takes time for trust to build. But I think if you guys were being truly, truly honest with yourselves, it isn't that. I think the lesson of this connection, the reason you guys are in each other's lives, is yes, maybe things are kind of going slowly with this person. Maybe that's why you guys are a little like hesitant about things. This person is going to be really consistent. That's going to be helpful for you guys to feel safe in the connection. You deserve love. You are lovable. Why are you guys so skeptical of genuine love and affection? You're so quick to jump to the conclusion it's a lie, it's manipulation. This person does just truly want something physical. It is truly just lust. Yes, that has happened in the past, so of course. Do you think maybe there's also an aspect of being quicker to believe that someone just wants the physical with versus that someone has those genuine love feelings for you? Could there maybe be an aspect of this of projection where you guys do have some internalized feelings that is where your value and your worth comes from? Maybe people in your past have made you feel like you're only good enough for one thing. Have you maybe internalized that to the point where maybe you believe that too? I think there's definitely reason to be optimistic about this connection with the Star. Knight of Swords, I think this person is going to try their best to be a really good, clear, honest communicator with you. King and Queen of Wands, matching set, soul connection energy. People who really understand each other. Cups being our first card out, soul connection energy. Very harmonious, very balanced. On these bottles, we have love and passion. Have that really physical, intense chemistry with someone and very genuine love. You don't need to have a limiting belief about that. You can have both. Yes, this is your soulmate, twin flames, reflection of soul, mirrored emotions, your other half, shared feelings. With engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I think this could really go somewhere. I'm gonna grab a couple to see how you guys are being guided to move forward here. Queen of Swords with Four of Wands. The Sun, Strength, bottom of the deck with the Lovers underneath them. Like, Lovers is a little lusty. Can get into physical temptation. But then like Two of Cups, emotional reciprocity, a lot of emotional safety. And then Four of Wands, stability, long-term commitment. This can very literally be a marriage card. You guys can have a very multifaceted relationship. It can be like very spicy. You can have that within the structure of a very committed, safe stable relationship. You don't have to settle for one or the other. Sun, strength, a lot of self-confidence. The Sun is the happiest card in tarot. Like this could really work here. What's interesting is underneath the Lovers is 8 of Wands, coming out with Queen of Swords. You guys are being guided to speak more. Part of maybe this locked away heart, you guys maybe not expressing much, honestly. You guys are being kind of hesitant to open up about your needs, maybe especially your emotional needs. 8 of Wands, fast-paced action, fast-paced communication. Queen of Swords, very decisive, very clear communicator. Someone who can very clearly and kindly communicate their expectations, their boundaries. If you never communicate your needs and your expectations to this person, if you never ask for support or reassurance when you need it, how are they ever supposed to give you what you need, right? Is that maybe sabotaging the connection? Is it maybe setting this person up for failure if you never tell them what you need, what you expect, what your boundaries are in the first place? Taking like reassurance as an example, if you need support and reassurance in this moment and you never tell them, it's not even giving them the opportunity to support you. And I know it's coming from a place of feeling like if you don't open up and if you don't communicate certain things, then it isn't as scary and as vulnerable. How deeply connected can you guys ever become? I'm sorry if this one wasn't fun to hear. Are you? Reunion and soul ties coming out with twin flames, celebration, gifts, abundance. All of this obviously being ridiculously positive. Family, home, commitment with truth and expression. Things can get there, right? If you want that with this person, this is something that could go very long term. It might go at a pace that maybe is a little slow for you, but in the meantime, you guys are being guided. Again, truth, expression. You guys need to speak. Literally, you guys need to speak your truth in this connection instead of isolating, because there's no way this ever gets to union. Sorry if that's harsh. There's no way you guys get there if you guys hold everything in, if you guys isolate. I'm sorry if that's kind of harsh. But you guys aren't open to receive. And here's the truth that no one likes about relationships. So we have like disharmony triggers conflict in reverse, open to receive in reverse. You guys have completely closed yourselves off because you're trying to protect yourselves from things going badly. You've also protected yourselves from things going right. Think about the dad's monologue in Call Me By Your Name, which is now taking me to like, is it better to speak or to die? I know it's scary to do so. You guys need to speak. Shadow side, moon, dark night, and strength, empowerment, present in reverse because of past deceptions. You guys aren't fully present. You guys aren't fully experiencing what's going on in the present moment, in this present connection, because you're seeing it through the veil of what's happened in the past. Some shadow work is necessary here. Again, why are you guys so quick to believe emotion is fake and it is just physical? Where does that come from? Have you internalized some of these things? Stepping into more of an empowered space of, these are my needs, I will speak them. Opening yourselves up and taking the risk with someone. And now deciding to do that, and now we see union upright. Deck has some jokes with that today. Anything for synastry? Just do one more, distance, retreat, timeout. Again, things are maybe like going slowly in this connection, which is leading to a lot of lack mentality, a lot of doubts. I don't see any reason for you guys to go cold and detach, or to remain detached. Saturn, career, contracts, commitments. Again, it does look like this could go the distance. I'm finishing up with a couple of these. You guys suspect. You guys are very cautious towards this person because of things that you haven't let go in the past. Yeah, we have tattoos. Some of you guys might have just booked a tattoo or just got a new tattoo. You do have spicy energy, but again, that's not inherently reason to suspect, right? Relationships can be passionate and safe. There's no reason to have a limiting belief. It's not one or the other. We have divine feminine, we have situationship in reverse beneath that. For a lot of you, this is undefined at the moment, but it is in reverse. So I'm taking that reversal as like that's not their true intention with you. You guys have been in those unhealthy relationships. You guys have gotten bare minimum from someone. Maybe with creep, maybe you guys do some research on this person. Someone might wear a uniform for work. Tell me more. Controlling, black cat in reverse. Apology. Holding your hand when I say this is coming from a place of love and support. Some of you guys are gonna say you're in like your black cat era, and honestly I think you guys are just kind of getting into a place of staying detached, keeping someone at arm's length from maybe honestly kind of a controlling place. Again, you're just trying to protect yourself, and this connection is divinely guided. I think everything's gonna be okay. I feel like that apology is more so to yourself, again, because you guys are kind of hard on yourselves that you didn't maybe like catch the limerence, or you didn't catch the manipulation faster. You guys need to forgive yourselves for that. Yeah, with tarot, maybe some of you guys do your own tarot. Maybe some of you guys watch a little bit too many readings. I don't know. Doberman energy, bottom of the deck, which makes sense. Black cat, Doberman. I always take this as like matching aesthetics. You guys are safe to take that veil off. You guys are safe to speak to this person. Give them the opportunity to step up for you, because honestly it looks like they want to. That's what I have for you guys today. I'm sorry if it was a bit of a call out. See you when I see you.